Hello everyone. I didn't come in the garden for a couple of days, so I thought let's take a walk together, see what's going on, and then we'll see what to harvest. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff. Here I'm multiplying the Egyptian walking onion. I took all the bulbs, I have 250 there, so we'll see how much we're gonna get. Here I had the potatoes, and after I harvest them in the buckets, I put 2 buckets of coriander and 2 of dills. The salad is still too hot. We are having a really hot August. Even today, it's still supposed to go to 28, so it's gonna be quite hot for them. We'll see how they go. So this is definitely something I'm gonna have to come through and pick. I'm gonna harvest the jalapenos that are ready, as you can see. This one we usually just freeze them and use them throughout the winter for chilies, and even I think we make sometimes the jalapeno poppers. Let's see. I think that's it. There's this one. I might take it. And then I'll go through the other plant. I have 3 or 4 plants with this one. This is the black Hungarian, is the same thing as the jalapeno. Might as well take them. So I'm gonna show you after how much we get. So the jalapeno, we're gonna take the Hungarian hot wax that we are actually late because they are supposed to be picked at the yellow stage, not the orange or red. So absolutely doesn't have to come up. I'm gonna harvest some buena mulata. That same thing, they are used at the purple stage, not at the orange. Not that they're bad, but that's what they're for. It's for the purple color. So I'm gonna pick some of those. The Tabasco, I'll let it go completely red. Same thing for the cayenne, because those ones are for the powder. And the same maybe for the serrano. I still have to decide what to do with the serranos here. Then coming forward, we have more hot peppers to pick for pickling. We have some espelette, that those ones they're gonna pick when they are fully red. And then the corbacci to do the mixture. I'm gonna pick some orange, some yellow, some red. Pick this one that are rotting, but this one here now they are ready to be picked. And this one they're nice because you choose basically the color you want. No? So when we make the pickled pepper, this one they're not spicy, so they also cut a bit the heat, and you can decide, if you're missing more yellow or red, you pick them, the orange. So anyway, I'm gonna go through after this. Let's take a look quickly here. If I have, yeah, these are runner beans. Yeah, I might have some peas right here. We're gonna see if I'm gonna keep them for the end. If I feel like I'll come pick them. If not, we can leave them and we'll pick them dry. Now, the squashes. I'm thinking of starting to pick some to cure. For example, this buttercup. It's done. There's nothing to it. So there's no point in leaving it here in the fields. I'm gonna take it. This one, since it still have some greenery, the color is still developing. Same with that one. I'm thinking of leaving them and Yes, same for the Muscat de Provence. Maybe I'll take the Georgia Candy Roasters. Yeah, you can see that it's all dead, the vine, and there's no point in leaving it here. So I'll take them and I'll start the curing process. Let's see this Blue Hubbard. How's the vine? This one too. Here's drying up. The vine, all the leaves are dying. So I'll take that one too. Here we have the Long Island cheese, though it has lots of grain. We leave it a little longer. And I had one, I think Berrettina somewhere here. There it is. That has a lot of grain. So I'll leave it there. So a bit of squashes, melons. It's looking good, not ready. We'll go through the Frigitali peppers. We have some yellow peppers, some red Giminardello. So we'll pick those two. These are the Giminardello. Look, let me pick a couple just so you can see. Nice sweet peppers. While this one, they are the Doe Hill yellow pepper. They are the small yellow pepper. Perfect for stuffing, like, because usually when you do stuffed peppers, at least me, I don't really like a giant bell pepper. It's kind of difficult for me to eat the whole thing. And we're gonna go through the eggplants. This year was a really good year for eggplants. I actually have to sometimes leave some here because too many to handle. There's a nice big one here. Let's see if I can reach it. See it? That's beautiful. I think this is a Black Beauty. Let's see if we have some white, some small one. Nice little small one. Oh, there's one a little bit bigger. But this one, for example, you could pick it. Still a nice little eggplant. But I can even leave it. Since I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find lots of other ones to pick, like this one is the perfect stage. This is the one that I'm leaving for seeds. It's gigantic. All these that they can be left or picked. They are mature, but they can stay for a bit longer. So this one clearly not, it's still small, but oh, there's another one there, and it's just one plant for this Black Beauty, and it has lots developing. So I might pick the big one so that the small one they have time to develop. Same with this one. If I pick them now, it's just to give time to this little one and maybe even these two to still produce. It depends on the fall. We have more Giminardello here that I'm gonna harvest. Obviously with two hands it's gonna be easier, but these are the peppers, and I'll see if there is the Frigitali. Otherwise, today I might even skip on the Frigitali, since the last harvest I did, I picked a lot of them. So this one is ready, but if I can wait, I'll wait, because I know I'm gonna have already so much to process. We have a couple of pumpkins turning orange, but I'll still give them some time here in the sun. Cabbages, I don't think I'm gonna pick any. We don't need, and it looks they can stay for a bit longer in the field. Have a nice Romanesco. And here what I'm gonna pick is, I'm gonna harvest these seeds from the multiplier onion. So I'm gonna have the onion at the end. And yeah, I need to absolutely harvest these seeds because they're opening up, as you can see. So while the rest of the onion, even if they're ready, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a big harvest a little more forward. Now let's take a look maybe in front of the house, and then we'll move to the old part of the garden, the herb garden. uh, the herbs, obviously, if I need I pick them, if not they're gonna stay. But here I already see a lot of sun gold tomato that need to be picked and eaten, because this one are perfect for fresh eating. I'm gonna go through, let's see, deep down here. So this one is the espelette, I think. Yeah, okay, so no, this one stays like this because it's supposed to be picked red. The eggplant, this one is for the seeds, so it's gonna stay there. Other ones, they're small, we're gonna leave them. We have some more cherry tomatoes. This is the atomic grape that we're gonna harvest. Other hot peppers, that's my own variety that finally is turning red. Let me see if I can show you one. It's beautiful red there. There it is. So what it does, they are purple, the sun side, green, the north side, and then they turn fully red when they mature. So I leave them go fully red, so I get even the seeds. Melon, I'm pretty sure is not ready. Friarielli, same thing. Maybe I pick some, maybe not. I still have to decide. We have lots of more cherry tomatoes to pick. There's more cherry tomatoes. Right here, let me see. We have the melon is doing fine. Sweet potato. Oh, I see lots of red here. These are the ghost pepper. Let me see if I can get you in a shot right there. There's a bunch in there. So some they are ready, but I'll leave them to mature fully in the plant. No need to pick them now. I'm thinking of picking a couple of these buttercup, like this one, and maybe that one right there, so that the plant can focus on those two other fruits. I'm still gonna decide, but I'm pretty sure that would be the way to go. Pick these two and let the plant focus on the other. So now I'm gonna bring you to the other side of the garden. Here we are at the other side. We have the carrots that I pick as I need. There's no need to get them out. So as you can see, I already start to harvest them. Same with the beets. I got the most of them out. I left the small one in to see if they're gonna get bigger. But anyway, this one they're gonna stay. The tobacco is looking great. Let's see if I can show you. Let's go see that one. Maybe I'm gonna harvest some beans. Might as well see what we got. This was a bed with spring onions, and then after the spring onions were harvested, I just put beans, but we didn't have a great production. It's too close to the cedar edge, so there's not much going on. in terms of fertility and availability of nutrients and things. But yeah, we have the bok choy is growing very nicely. Same with the Chinese cabbage. Probably I planted it too close, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pick some. Trombonchino squash is really changing color now. We got 2 here and the 3 there. Very nicely. We have a nice, beautiful serpente. I'll bring you from that side. One of the failures this year was the corn. An animal stole all of our corn. Like these plants, I just left them up, but as you can see, there's no cobs, and it wasn't us. I'm pretty sure it's a ground dog pulling down on the stalk and then cleaning up all the corn. Yeah, there's a nice, beautiful serpente. I find they are I think we don't have the proper moth to pollinate this Lagenaria squash because most of them, they just shrivel and die like this one. They start to turn yellow and then they become brown, dry. So this is actually the first one that got pollinated. It might have been me because a couple of weeks ago I started to go around at night and move some flowers here and there to see if it was that the problem of the fruit not developing. Now, this is a good stage to eat it because you want to eat it like a zucchini. But I'm tempted not just letting it go because we have already many zucchini. I just want to see how big it can get before the frost. So I might just let it go. I want to take a peek at the figs. Oh, a friend here. We have here some small one. There's something a little nicer there, but usually the bigger one are like here. You can see there's a nice one down here and inside there. Let's see how low can we go. I don't even see the phone anymore, so I don't know what you're seeing, but anyway, there's the figs. They're still not ready. I have to take a guess a month away. Let's see if we are lucky and we don't get an early frost. Now this is the scary part because the zucchini, oh, I already see a couple. But this is a good size, very nice size. This is not a good size, it's way too big for a rondenis. Right here, not too bad. Let me see. Because the zucchini, sometimes you go away for a couple of days, you come back and you find some monsters. Now these are perfect size here, very nice. Same with this one. Also, this one's, there you go, one starting to be a little too, there's a monster. There's always a monster. There it is. This is way too big, but we're still gonna shred it and use it. This is nice size, so not too bad. I was afraid most of them would be gigantic, so we're gonna harvest that. We're gonna go through the tomatoes and pick what needs to be picked. The other ones, like, yeah, you see this one, they actually need to come out. Yeah, we're gonna pick a lot. When they are ready, they're gonna come up. If we don't use it, we're gonna make a sauce. In the meantime, I can show you what we did. You can see I put one row right there of endives, radicchios. In the middle I have kale. All the way down there's 2 varieties of kale. And on this side we have another line of radicchio. This is gonna be for the fall. We'll see how it works. This can be picked for seeds. I might do this, or I might wait. Maybe I'll do it even tonight later with the fresh weather. These squashes They were small, but they were planted directly in ground from seeds, so it's okay. And then let's see. The last few things I'm gonna go through. One is the pickling cucumber. That we see what we have. This was 2 days ago. I did a big harvest, picking even the small one, but I can see there's now more. So we're gonna go through this, see what we find, and then it's gonna be hit. Now I just wanna take a look at the competition watermelon inside here. You can see it there in the corner. Sadly, it's very difficult to look at, but it's behind there. Anyway, the plant looks super healthy. Besides a few cucumber beetles that I see, but it's taking over this bed, and I'm not gonna touch it. This is it has, I think, I don't know how many days to mature, but it's a long maturing watermelon, so it can stay there for a while before starting to worry to see if it's mature. So that's it. This is what I'm gonna harvest today. There's a little pickle. I'm gonna bring you back just to show you the results. Here we have some hops. All right, I'll be right back. Finally, more than 2 hours later, we are done. But here we have a full bucket of cherry tomatoes and plum tomatoes, Sun Gold, Fiaschetto. We have some Datterino, Principe Borghese, Brezza Atomic Grape. On this side we have some heirloom salad tomato. I can see a Costoluto Genovese. We have Cherokee Purple, Brandywine Yellow, Cuor di Bue, Rose de Berne, and maybe some other I don't remember. Lots of zucchini. Those ones that are always producing. Here we have some sweet pepper, Jimmy Nardello, beautiful long red peppers, the yellow dough hill, and some friarielli that I picked because I want them. Here is the dry peas. It's a nice big bucket. This one we keep for seeds or to make sprouts, but we're gonna have to shell them. Same with we have Romano beans that we might let them go dry or we can eat them fresh, shelled, and the black turtle beans also. Few pickles, one cucumber, couple of what I call wild potatoes. It's just potatoes that they come back from previous years, little tubers that are left in ground and they produce, and it's still food. And this is the multiplier onion or potato onion, how you call them. I could keep them dry until next season to plant or use them. I'll still have to decide. Here at the back we have 2 black Hubbard squash, 2 Georgia candy roaster, and 3 buttercup. We obviously have many more squashes, but these are the ones that I'm gonna start to cure. We have some peas, snow peas. It's the end of the season, so we have to go through, use them as snow peas, or some maybe take them out of the shell and use them in a stir fry. Eggplants, white egg, apple green, Chinese string, Black Beauty, Victoria. They're all good. And these are the peppers for the pickled hot peppers. So we have the Hungarian hot wax, is our go-to pepper. We really like the taste and the heat. The corbaci, that is a sweet pepper, but we use it to cut a bit. Oh, this is a little ruined. To cut a little bit of the heat, and it gives it color. And then we have just a few sugar rush peach, couple of black Hungarian, and some buena mulata for color and heat. The sugar rush peach gives a nice heat. Right here we have espelette pepper that we're gonna dry and make into a powder, and this one are jalapeno and the black Hungarian that it's very similar to jalapeno, But anyway, some they are a little too fast. But those ones they're gonna get frozen for the winter. And to finish, I have the seeds of the multiplier onion that I have to collect. And here we have lots of, as you can see, poppy seed that we use in baking. So I had some ready and I started to collect. So that was a nice big harvest. Now it's going to be another couple hours to process all that stuff. But it's always nice to see. Thanks for watching. Take care.